Hey everybody, Aaron here. So, first and foremost, guys and girls, I'm gonna apologize in advance. In one way, you're noticing that everything's stable, and usually my anime haul videos are anything but. I think it was Lita Kino that reminded me that I have a tripod, so I could actually use that to keep steady. And I forgot about it completely because I haven't had to use one in a long time. Unfortunately, the biggest issue I have with it right now is why you see the weird angle is because this is the only way I can make this thing stand up right now, because look what happened to my tripod a few moments ago. It broke one of the legs. Now, fortunately, tripods aren't that expensive, so I'm gonna get a new one when I get paid, so it's not gonna be a big deal. But I hope you don't mind this angle. I mean, for the most part, you'll be able to see what I can do. I'm gonna try my best to accommodate the fact that I'm gonna have to talk from the side of my freaking camera, but I have my headphones on, so it should work. Now, I'll tell you guys right now, this is gonna be one of the longest anime hauls I've done in quite some time. It's gonna be a lot of stuff, a lot of special editions. So what I'm actually gonna do, and I think it was a smart way of me doing this, is I'm actually gonna show most of the small stuff obviously first, but what I'm gonna actually show off is the only light novel I got this month, because I really didn't buy a lot of light novels. I got this Bakemonogatari. This is the Nisa Monogatari Part 1 Fake Tale. Now, this focuses on obviously Karen B, which is actually Aragi's sister, and one of the sisters at least. And I actually remember this very strongly from the anime, obviously, and many people probably do for various reasons, which we won't talk about. But it is probably one of my favorite series of the Bakemonogatari, besides the main first season and second season. It's one of my favorite spin-off type stories, which I mean, I don't want to even say spin-off because it's kind of like rude to say that, but I always consider the not Bakemonogatari series or Monogatari series to be spin-offs more than anything else, because they really tell these kind of side stories that per se only expand on the world. They don't really add very much to it at the same time. So yeah, this was about $15. I got this actually, I think, $12 off of Amazon, which was really good savings actually, because I didn't have to pay related shipping and handling for it. So yeah, it was a good savings. If you buy this regularly at the store, it's about $16. With tax, it'll probably run you almost $20. So I advise getting that off Amazon. Now, that is the only light novel or anything I have in terms of books. I don't have any manga this month to show you guys, unfortunately, but I do have a lot of anime to show you. So we're gonna do this one by one. Bear with me, folks. First off, Orphan, the complete collection, which, by the way, hey, you can see me. Hi there. So yeah, I should have took the shrink wrap off of this, but that's okay. I mean, everyone's already seen what I look like. So if people don't know, Orphan is probably one of my favorite older shows. This came out in the, I want to say, early 90s maybe. I could be completely off base with that, but this is all 47 episodes. I got this off of Sentai sale for the low price of $15. This was such a bargain. And this comes with the first whole main series, which is the original Orphan, which I consider the best one. And it comes with the Revenge series, which is a spin-off, which is more the sequel per se also. But I hate Revenge. I think it's like the worst part of Orphan. It changed the art style completely. It got rid of a lot of the battles that I loved about the first one and made it kind of a goofy story. It wasn't completely garbage, but it was pretty much in comparison to the first season. So I always tell people, you can just watch the first season. You don't even really need to see the second season. It's not really important. It doesn't really add per se anything to anyone's characters. The light novel is a manga, or excuse me, I think the manga is, because I don't think we ever got light novel adaptations for it, but the mangas add more to the story about like what happens to Orphan after the first season. So I recommend watching the whole first season. You get the whole story, then you can read some of the mangas because they are available online, obviously. But $15 when this usually is like about $50. I'll be honest with you guys, I own the whole series already to begin with, but I figured, hey, why not? I've always wanted to collect this, so I wanted, and some of my discs are getting very old because I've actually watched the series quite often, so I wanted to do that. Anyways, let's move on because I don't want to take all day with this. Sakura Wars. This is the TV series, and I've actually never seen Sakura Wars, so I'm pretty happy about this. I played the game for Sakura Wars, and what's funny is that I know the game is very loosely based off of the anime because it changes a lot of the concepts, but I've always wanted to see this. This is like a mecha slash harem slash kind of a, I want to say, drama-filled story. For the most part, it follows like a band of, they're actors per se, they do stage plays and all that, but at the side, they're also pilots of these mechs that keep, you know, the city of New York safe from all harm and stuff like that. I love the art of Sakura Wars. I always think it's really cool. I've always wanted to see this. I got this on the Sentai sale also for $13. So this was a real nice bargain. It's usually about $30, so it was almost, you know, completely off when it comes to that. So I was very happy about that. Okay, let's just move on to the next one. Resident Evil Vendetta. Now, I'll tell you guys and girls right now, save your money. Don't buy this. Don't buy this. Listen, best thing about this is voice acting. Of course, Matt Mercer does Leon Kennedy. Great job with that, obviously. You know, I think Chris Redfield is reprised by its regular role. Rebecca, I think, is one of the voice actresses who did one of the games. I'm not 100% sure with that. This movie is ridiculously bad. Me and my dad saw this yesterday. The action sequences are goofy, and it's just not worth the money I paid for. I paid like $18 for this. But, you know, I did see it. I will have a review at this for some time. I don't know when I will do a review for this, but trust me, it'll be coming. It'll be more of a rant than anything else, though. I promise you that. But yeah, I bought that for a full price. No sale on that. Unfortunately, I kind of wish I would have had a sale on that. Alright. Moving on. Ruby, Volume 4. I am so happy I got Ruby. I love Ruby, obviously. I've seen... I was following it when it was coming out on Rooster Teeth, and I was following it when it came out on YouTube also equally. I tell people right now, this is the best looking season so far available. Volume 5 looks even better than this, and this is incredible already to begin with. This focuses less on the comical aspects of the show and more of a serious tone nature. So that's a different shift for the show, but they always stated in the beginning, even when Matiyama, you know, God rest his soul, was talking about the series, you know, he always said that he wanted to start off with a series that started off lighthearted and get a little bit more serious as time went by. And, you know, they really kept to that. They adhered to that. So this is awesome. This comes with all the shorts and stuff like that. It's, you know, not the Ruby Chibis, which I wish it would have came with the Ruby Chibis, but, you know, it's kind of behind the scenes, excuse me, I could talk today. Trailers, audio commentaries. I love all that stuff. You know, I'm a big nerd when it comes to that. So this is awesome. Oh, I paid, I'm sorry, by the way, I paid like $15 for that at Best Buy. Assassination Classroom Season 2 Part 2, which wraps up the series, and God, this was fucking amazing, folks. Oh my God, I love this. This is probably one of my favorite shonen series of all time. Honest to God, I gave the series a 10 out of 10. You know, it's amazing that this is from the first season. Which the first season, don't get me wrong, was very good, but this just blows it out of the way. This blows it completely out of the water. Part 2 really is where the series starts getting even more dark and more, still has that comedy aspect to it, but it really is more dramatic. I cried so hard with the last episode. It really was an incredibly touching story. And I love the ending for this. This was so awesome. I got this for $49, I'm sorry, at Best Buy. I believe you can get it off Amazon for cheaper, but I just didn't want to wait. I wanted to pick it up right away. I needed to buy it right away because I saw it. I immediately watched it. It's awesome. Alright, moving on. We got Akira. Now, I own Akira, the DVD, but this is the Blu-ray steel box. It comes with art book inside, which I'll show you guys really fast. I gotta wrap this up, by the way. I just realized I have very little space left on my freaking thing. I forgot to delete stuff. Not the art book, I'm sorry. It comes with like well, I mean, it's a mini art book if you think about it. It's got sketches, and I'm hoping I actually show that correctly. I'm sorry, guys, by the way, again, with the side angle, but still hope I can do this. You know, Akira is an amazing movie. It is one of the best movies you could watch. Very messed up, very dark and gritty. It looks incredible on Blu-ray, I'll tell you that right now, and it's just awesome. I really love this box art. I think it's cool. Alright. What do we got next? Chemos Journey. Now, Chemos Journey, I've been looking forward to buying for a while. I got this off the Sentai sale also. I believe I paid about $15.99 for this, so about the same price as some of the other stuff. This is the whole series, so all 13 episodes. Not the movies, just the series. But this is cool. I saw the first episode with my friends, and I really loved it, and I just, you know, I was going to eventually buy it, because I'll be honest with you guys and girls, I'd rather buy stuff like DVD and stuff like that. I'd rather do that than watch it online. And I always feel like, oh, if I watch something online, I have to buy it. That's the only way to kind of justify watching it on various websites and stuff like that. So I am one of those few people that I do actually purchase the thing after I watch it on a website, because it just sticks with me, you know. These people put so much effort into these things, and you can tell from Chemos Journey, it's got amazing art. You can even look at this box art. This box art, I mean, you probably can't see it that great with the glare, unfortunately, from the sun, but still can see it pretty well. I mean, it's just amazing. I can't wait to watch the whole thing, and I will have a review out for that when I finish it. Alright, we're still continuing, folks. Trust me, we got several more things left to go. Heaven's Memo Pad. By the way, the reason I have a shrink wrap still is because I actually took them out of the box, I want to say a few days ago, and then I have all this stuff kind of shrink wrapped for the most part. Now, Heaven's Memo Pad is actually a really good anime, and not a lot of people talk about it. It's 12 episodes long. It essentially follows a main character who joins a club of sorts. I'm not going to say it's like a regular club, but it's like a detective agency of sorts, probably would be a better way of putting it. And this detective agency, you know, solves like weird cases and stuff like that because all the members have kind of unique traits to them, and that's the best way to say it. Like this girl right here is like an expert hacker, even though she stays home all day, so she's an obvious NEET, and a hikikomori. But it's a really good story. I really like it. I wish more people would see this. Definitely, guys and girls, I'm telling you to check this out. It's probably one of my favorite shows. I got this also off the Sentai sale. This was $24, I think, $22 around that maybe. So I'm gonna say 24 because I think that's how much I paid for it. But you know, it's usually about 40 on Amazon and stuff like that. I think it dropped a little bit to 35 because of the sale, so you can pick it up off there if you want to. All right, Kogias Akito, the Exile. Now, this is really cool. I'm not gonna open the shrink wrap, but this shows art cards and stuff like that. Well, you know what? I'll do that because I still have time. I have 11 minutes on this thing left to record. But Aikido, I've never actually seen for, you know, Code Geass, and I know people tell me, what, you've seen the whole series but you've never seen Aikido? I'm like, yeah, no, I've never seen Aikido. I know it takes place like during a certain part of the story, but I never saw it. Here's the box for it, obviously. I think the discs are just plain, you know, Code Geass discs. It's not really anything impressive with the disc art, but we'll open up the art cards. We'll show that real fast. I saw these on, I think, Funimation's art cards, so I'll show you guys really fast. These are really nice, actually. Wow, these are incredible. Like I seen them on the obviously I saw the unboxing on Funimation when they had it, but you know, seeing them in person is like way cooler. Holy shit, they are very gorgeous. Okay, I'll put those back in the box, but I'll talk to you guys. I'll say this, that you know, I am looking forward to watching this. I will eventually get around to watching it. I will obviously review when I can. And I have so much other stuff that I have to review, obviously, for the season, that it's kind of hard to find time to watch older stuff, but I will get around to it, I promise. And when I do, I will review it. Alright, let's move this here. I feel bad, I'm kind of throwing all this stuff on the floor, but I have to. Alright, now this is the last regular edition of something, guys, and then I'm going to be going into the special editions of what I got this month, or more so what I got toward the last month and now this month. So this is Dekabox, the complete collection, so season 1 and 2. This was on the Right Sale, or actually not Right Sale, I said Right Sale stuff. This was also Sentai Filmworks sale. This is usually about $80 to $90. That's pretty expensive. I paid $40 for it. It was worth it to me. You know, I'm a fan of the manga. I've heard that the anime is hit or miss with some people, especially if you are a fan of the actual manga. I've read the whole manga. I heard that this doesn't even come close to concluding from the manga. But for someone that's already read it, I already know what's going to happen at the end. So I just want to see the animation. I want to see what's up to par. I've heard mixed things, obviously, but as a fan of the manga, I had to watch this. I had to buy this, and you know, for such a nice savings, it was definitely worth it. If you don't know what Dekabox is, by the way, I'll say really fast. So essentially, these two are kind of, I want to say, childhood friends of sorts, but she's crazy. This girl is legit crazy, like 100% crazy. She takes on the role of, like, you see it from the head, the armband. She takes like several different roles at the school, and she tries to run like a lot of different things, and kind of he gets roped around into it. It starts out very slice of life comedy aspect wise, but then it goes into a weird shonen action series. It's very odd, but it does a cool shift, and I kind of liked about how it did that. It was so weird when these characters all started showing powers. It was so bizarre, but they always hinted at that possibility from the show, so it was kind of worth it. All right, now I'm trying to figure out how to do this because, as I said, I have very little time left, so I'm gonna fly through this, guys. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Yes. The complete series, obviously, and this is the collector's edition. Show you this. Now, I'm going to go through this pretty fast, guys. I'm not going to explain what pick up a dungeon is, because that'd be stupid. I don't want to do that right now. This is, by the way, a really cool, it's like a journal. You can tell from the sound, it's hard as hell. It's weird. This is a poster. I'm not going to take the poster out, because it's really not that, it's okay. It's not bad. This is the art book. It shows like the episodes. I'm not going to show too much because I won't spoil it for you guys, but it's got various art, which is cool. I always love hardcover art books. They, to me, are the best thing about stuff like this. Obviously, let me take this out. So this is the poster. It comes. It's about, I want to say, what you expect from it. This is the DVD, I believe, for this, right? I think this is DVD. Yeah, DVD for this. This is the Blu-ray. And then, people should know what this is. If you've watched Is There Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon? This is her boob strap. So, yeah, that. I don't know why this comes in this, but okay, whatever, right? It's very odd to me, but I think it's funny at the same time, equally, so it's not a big deal. Okay. But yeah, it's boob strap. I can't believe that's a thing, but you gotta love the box. I want to show this box real fast too, if I still have some time. This box is incredible. It's nice, it's hard, I love it. Alright. I feel like I'm speeding through this a little too fast, but unfortunately that's what I gotta do. Alright, what I was very happy about is Chivalry of the Failed Knight. Now, I got this as a birthday gift. My dad picked this up for me. He pre-ordered this. I paid, or more so, he paid $110 for this, because when that was pre-ordered, right? And I'll tell you guys and girls right now, and I'm not gonna try to bash on Right Stuff, but Right Stuff really pissed me off, because what happened was that I pre-ordered this for $110, and during the sale for the Right Stuff birthday sale, this dropped to $80. So I was really infuriated. I thought, hey, maybe they'll give me a discount, because obviously I picked this up. It hadn't even shipped to me yet. It hadn't even gone out yet, and yet. Guess what? Lo and behold, this dropped in price, and they said, "Oh, we already paid for it. We can't drop the price. You can return it." I'm like, if I return it, it's gonna cost me the same amount of returning it. Yeah, I'm not gonna get too much more into it, but it was really infuriating, and I think that it was, like if Amazon did something like that, it would be completely different, because Amazon would change the price. Oh, this is art book, by the way, and I don't mean to rant and rave about this, guys and girls, but I'm still kind of ticked off about that, because I feel bad that my dad had to pay $110 when this series was dropped to $80, but it's still incredible, and I know he, it's my birthday gift, so he didn't really mind paying that much for it, but I think he felt bad more for me, because I got so pissed off during the day. But alright, the art book's really cool. I actually really like it. I love the poster, which for reasons that probably will get this video copyrighted, or at least claimed, or something. I'm not showing what the poster looks like. Use your imagination, I'll tell you that. Same with the art cards. The art cards too. Here, quick, really fast. Oh, okay, cool. Put that to the side, because I'm running out of time. I gotta move on with this. So these are the reversible cases, or these are the regular cases, right? They have reversible covers. I'll show you the least of the worst ones. Yeah, there's a lot of battle damage to these girls. I'll say that right now. All these things, the soundtrack comes with it. Yeah, look, you can see. Trust me, you don't. Okay, I'll show you guys anyways, because I love you guys. But look. You can see from there that her top's falling off and stuff like that. This is the soundtrack, by the way. The soundtrack's not that great. I'm not a big fan of the soundtrack, but it's not bad either. Yeah, this is the reversible cover for this too. Yep. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty bad when it comes to that, but it's pretty cool at the same time. Oh, this is really what's cool, by the way. These two things I want to show you guys and girls. So it comes with these little cute pins. These things are so adorable. Look at them, and they're really well designed too. And then it comes with a patch, which I would totally put this on the jacket. This looks so badass, this patch. So I'm really happy about that. Like I said, the poster I'm not gonna show only because it really is very explicit. It's not full nudity, mind you, but it's pretty damn close. So I don't want to get in trouble for it. It's got several characters of the girls being, we'll say clothing challenged. How's that? Probably that's the best way to put it. It's clothing challenged. How much time do I got left? Okay, I got enough time. I should be able to show the next one, which I really want to go into detail with. That's why I kind of made sure that I had enough time, folks. It's like, I don't mean to speed through this, but I also don't want to keep you guys for fucking hours, too. I feel terrible about that. Alright, big ticket item. The most expensive thing I've ever bought in my life, anime-wise. Gurren Lagann, the complete Blu-ray disc box set. This is the re-release that came out of Right Stuff. This was $150. Yep. I think I paid $140 though for it, because it dropped the price a little bit when I picked it up. Oh my god. I know it's gorgeous, guys. I know a lot of people got jelly at me. I'm sorry. I know, but I had to buy it. I'm a huge fan of Gurren Lagann too. Maybe not as much as my friend Memory, but I'm definitely up there too with it. This comes with the whole series and the 2 movies too, which is awesome. So this comes with literally everything. I'll show you guys the box. I'll show you the reverse covers for it. They're really nice. Check that out. and I'm gonna try to do this fast because I have less than 2 minutes left on my thing. Actually, well, no, I have about, yeah, two and a half minutes. But I am so happy, folks, that I got this. This cost me a lot. You know, $150 is not cheap for me, but I had to. Look at that freaking, oh my god, the art for Gurren Lagann is definitely one of the things that I always tell people is probably one of my favorite things about the whole show. Like, I love the show, don't get me wrong, it's amazing, but the art is just fucking phenomenal. And this one I don't have to actually pull out the thing because it shows the art with the sides. You can see it. But you can see it all for the most part. But yeah, this was definitely worth it to me. Now, I don't mean to wrap up, guys, but I am going to get up with this. So I would actually show you all the stuff I got again, but I don't want to. I'll end it with this. Just take a look at this beautiful box. It's so amazing. It's so gorgeous. Alright, guys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this thing. And like I said before, I'm sorry about this being sideways like this, but unfortunately, what can I do about that? I will talk to you guys later. As always, guys and girls, God bless you all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.